No, I'm super excited to see, you know what, of course I'm excited to see Michelle. I'm excited to just see the totality of Tunde's work. And, you know, and the writers as well, Craig Sweeney and the rest of them. But I'm also excited to see how this cast relates to each other.
It's a second golden age of Trek, and I couldn't be more proud to be a part of it and to be here to support my friend and an inspiration to me, Michelle Yeoh, who's part of our family on Discovery, and kind of reinvented I don't want to call it a villain because she's so complex.
You know, we spent a lot of many good years on Discovery with Michelle Yeoh, with Sonequa Martin Green, and then also transitioning Michelle Yeoh's character, Philippa Georgiou, out of Discovery in season 3, and then having several year gap, which was unanticipated due to circumstances out of our control, only to land now in 31 and really get to work on that character and get to know the Philippa Georgiou, the Michelle Yeoh character a lot more.
Even before Star Trek Discovery was launched, I went to Alex Kurtzman and said, gotta do the spin-off, gotta do Philippa Georgiou. This is one of the most intriguing and sophisticated character who is in the dark, in the light, you know, and you never know whether she's coming or going or whether she's going to cut your legs off. It was really, really fun to come together with a completely new cast, a new lot of misfits, and see how we all can bond or not, or we end up killing each other instead of other people. But the fun that we had on set, because Tunde, he really encouraged most of us. Some of them, some like Sam in particular, like Sven, like Rob, like every one of them, Kacey, they're very good at improv. They're very good at surprising you with, and I'm like old school. Okay, hang on guys, I do by the book, okay? Whatever my writers tell me, that's what I'm doing. So I stand there in awe and give them dirty looks.
Well, I'm a big fan of the show since I was a little kid, and the villains, I'm a real villain in it. The villains are some of the best things about it. So actually, for me to be a Star Trek bad guy was even better. That was a bonus.
Just second to none. And it's hard for me to say, because as you know, it's a 20-plus year career, and I've had some amazing castmates in this beautiful New York, as you know, having worked on a massive or a small show, whatever you want to make, I make it massive. But yeah, it's an amazing reality to be able to come on set and by maybe day 3 to have everybody's not just name down, but their birthdays down, maybe charge it to my photographic memory, but then to learn who they are as people. We jumped in that rapport bath and came out having hellified chemistry. All of us individually have our own conversations, and then collectively we all benefited from that. Pretty amazing, bro.
The hope is that when you expand something, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of trepidation, there's a lot of unknown, there's a lot of new, and people get scared about change. And I can appreciate that because this is something that is iconic. That is, I mean, it's informed culture for decades. So being able to be a part of that, being able to be a small part of that, I hope that it continues to bring joy to people, hope to people, no matter where we are. The darkest part of the galaxy, light still prevails.
On my first day on set, which was the second day of shooting, we're on the Section 31 spaceship, and I've always wanted to be on a starship, and I'm sitting up there pressing buttons and pretending I'm in space. You know, there's black drapes with the lights on it, and you're looking out and going, oh, it's fake space. And just having a moment within myself, just really going, wow, I cannot believe I'm filming I can't believe I'm in Star Trek. Like, my head blowing, and I look over to my left, and Sam Richardson is going, beep, 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 beep. And Liz is up there going like this, and we just look at each other and we just went, because this show is being made by people who wanted to be there, man.
You know, what drew me to this was being able to join the legacy of Trek. Some of the firsts that Trek has been a part of were really, really exciting to me. And I think joining this franchise as a strong woman was very, very important to me. So that was amazing.
I connected with the material because Data No represents like how the colonies have like kind of extracted everything they can from their galaxy, from their worlds, and they have to go elsewhere. I don't want to give any spoilers. They have to go elsewhere to retrieve it, and he's aware of that, and he's aware of that dystopian kind of like mechanism of how the universe is run.
It's really amazing because we've never seen Philippa Georgiou younger, so it's kind of a glimpse into her origin story without saying too much. But it's amazing because we've never seen that in the Star Trek universe before for Philippa.
I think what we did with Section 31 was go in a very different way than a lot of Star Treks, right? Because a lot of Star Treks start with the premise of, a Federation starship, right? Mostly the Enterprise, but, and then going on that continuous journey of exploration and discovery, right? And here we kind of like flip it a little bit about like, well, what are the kinds of things that Starfleet gets done, but not under the guise of Starfleet, where the Prime Directive is not necessarily their Prime Directive, right, in Section 31, right?
I'm so excited. This is actually my first red carpet premiere for a film I've been in because I haven't been able to attend other ones. And it's a big deal because it's Star Trek, which was filmed in my home city of Toronto, but we're in New York. I mean, it's so cool. What can I say? Yeah.
Incredible. Excited.
Happy. I feel very happy. Like when we're around our Star Trek family members, it just feels good. We all have shared experiences and we know what it's like to be in this world, and it's a good job. It's a good job.
We're very, very lucky to work with the people that we work with. I think we're incredibly fortunate to be able to go to all these different sort of events and see family there. It feels really good. It feels like home. You see people who you haven't seen in a few months, and it's like catching up all over again. We have something to celebrate, so it's nice to see people you love when you're celebrating something you're excited about.